I've spent years hiding my true self to fit into a world that only values the mask I wore. But now I'm ready to take it off and stand in the light of authenticity. No more pretending, no more false smiles, just raw truth and the courage to embrace it. There comes a point when the weight of playing a role becomes too heavy to carry. I've been living someone else's story for so long that I forgot the sound of my own voice. But now I'm done pretending. I'm reclaiming my narrative. Life is too short to waste on false pretenses. The act of pretending to be someone I'm not has drained me, and I'm finally breaking free. It's time to be real, even if it means upsetting the status quo. The truth is, pretending takes so much energy that I've forgotten what it feels like to just breathe and exist as myself. I'm done wearing the mask. I'm done playing the game. And I'm done giving my energy to a toxic charade. It's a bitter pill to swallow when you realize you've spent so much time pretending for the sake of others. But now it's time to speak my truth and live with integrity, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Pretending to be someone I'm not in order to fit in is no longer an option. I've realized that the only way to find peace is to accept who I truly am, without fear, without shame. I'm done pretending to be strong when I feel weak, pretending to be okay when I'm not. It's time to let go of the mask and show the world the real me, the raw, unfiltered, unafraid version of myself. The act of pretending to be happy when my heart is heavy is exhausting. I've been putting on a charade to avoid confrontation, but now it's time to drop the act and speak my truth, even if it's messy and uncomfortable. I've spent too many years living in the shadow of someone else's expectations. But the truth is, I am more than the roles I've played. I'm done pretending and ready to step into the fullness of who I am. No more pretending for the sake of comfort. I'm done being a puppet on strings, dancing to the tune of someone else's desires. It's time to be real, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Living in a toxic charade has drained my soul. The fake smiles, the forced laughter, the lies I told myself and others to survive. I'm done. Now it's time to live authentically and without apology. I don't need to pretend anymore. I've spent too much of my life trying to fit into a box that was never made for me. Now I'm embracing the freedom of being true to myself. The weight of pretending to be something I'm not has finally broken me. I can no longer carry this burden. It's time to stand tall in my truth, no matter who it offends. The toxic charade I've been living has consumed my spirit, but today I take back my power. I no longer need approval, validation, or acceptance. I am enough as I am. Pretending to be perfect has only led to my downfall. I've learned that perfection is a lie, and I am embracing my flaws, my mistakes, and the freedom that comes with being real. For too long, I played a role I wasn't meant to play, saying things I didn't believe, doing things that didn't align with my heart. Now I'm taking off the mask and stepping into my truth. The toxic charade that I've been holding on to is no longer serving me. It's time to let go of the lies, the half-truths, and the act, and finally embrace the person I was always meant to be. No more hiding behind a fake smile or pretending to be someone I'm not. It's time to show the world who I really am, unapologetically and without fear. I've spent so much time pretending everything was fine when it wasn't. But now I choose to embrace the discomfort of being real, because living a lie is far worse than facing the truth. The journey to authenticity is never easy, especially when you've spent so much time pretending. But now I'm willing to shed the fake layers and expose the raw, unfiltered version of myself. I'm done pretending to be happy, pretending to be perfect, pretending to have it all together. The truth is, I'm human, and I'm learning to embrace every part of myself, flaws and all. The facade I built to protect myself is crumbling, and with it, all the weight of pretending. It's time to let go of the act and stand in my own power, true to myself in every way. I've hidden behind the mask of okay for too long, avoiding confrontation and conflict. But now I'm breaking free and letting the world see who I really am. No pretenses, no facades. Pretending to be someone I'm not was my survival mechanism. But survival is no longer enough. It's time to thrive, to live authentically, to stop pretending for the sake of comfort. The moment I decided to stop pretending was the moment I began to reclaim my life. I no longer need to live up to anyone else's expectations or hide behind the mask of fine. I am real, and that's enough.